Welcome to the SupaTea Podcast Show. How are you, world? So, I probably should be in the TikTok streets right now, but I'm going to get my workout on. Consistency is key. And you're going to hear me. But do you like the new look? It's giving Wakanda. It's giving female Morpheus. It's giving freedom. And I am not sure why other women are doing this. For myself, it is me creating the narrative for my life. It is me creating the narrative of beauty. It is also the fact that this hair, this wonderful hair, this 9 ether hair, which has certainly gotten better as I age, in texture, but also in sensitivity. It picks up so much, and then it communicates to me what it has picked up. And I'm not looking to pick up nobody's stuff. I'm not looking to pick up nobody's negative energy. No, thank you. So I took it all off, and I'm restarting, but it's coming back so quick. Like I already have like a little fuzz there. I'm like, oh my gosh, like what's going on? But I wanted to come on here today because listen, the gifts that I have are the gifts that I have. They're very, they're very powerful. I'm not gonna act like they're not. They're very powerful. I'm reveal things. I'm show things. I pick up on things. I pick up on energy. Um, and sometimes it makes people feel uncomfortable. So I just want to clarify and say that I am for humanity. If you have any doubt in your mind, know that I'm for humanity. And that, of course, being a melanated woman, um, mm, I'm a little biased towards us in a good way. Um, I'm not nitpicking. I'm not looking at stuff to nitpick about because I know, being a brown woman, that there's so many challenges that we experience. We experience it in our personal lives. We experience it in our careers. We experience it just period. So with that being said, listen, I am definitely for life. I am for humanity. I am for all of us flourishing. However, I do have a bias towards us because, in a positive way, because we are all very powerful. We bring life into this world. We have portals in which human beings actually come through. One came through me freaking 26 years ago on the date yesterday. So I recognize our importance. I honor us. Although I honor all life, that is what the deal is with me. A lot of people look at me and they wonder, well, why aren't you in this position and why aren't you in that position? Because I do have certain standards and that I won't fold on. And really, what it is my soul. Like, if it doesn't feel good in my soul, I'm not rocking with it. And I can see, you can't, the veil, although it's thinning generally, the veil has always been thin for me. So I can see somebody saying one thing but really meaning another thing. And I'm just like, I'm not going to participate. I'm not going to participate. I have a choice. So I will walk away before I participate. And some people, they're trying to figure out, why are you walking away? Don't you want this money? Don't you want this? Don't you want that? Listen, I know where my supply comes from. I know that my supply does not. I'm looking out my window. If you wonder where I'm looking at, it's a really good view. I just want to show you right now, really quick, because I feel like I wasn't looking in the camera the whole time. Look at this freaking view. Look at this view. Look at that fucking view. Do you see that light right there? That is a natural light. Ain't nothing on. Ain't no filters on. That is the sun. So I know that the same power that makes that sun rise into the sky, I know that that same power is my supply. I know that. So what am I stressing for? Nothing. 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 I don't have to play to get, because everything I have is from that supply. That same power that is rising that sun has given me everything I can lay my eyes on, has always given me everything I have. I just didn't recognize it. I'm not getting this stuff myself. I'm not earning this stuff myself per se. If that is, it's through the divinity that is working through me that is generating the results that it's generating. So I may not be sitting necessarily yet in places where people feel like, well, something's got to be off if she's not here, there. No, I prioritize certain things. And because I prioritize those certain things, which are way more important than these things, which I love these things and I appreciate these things, therefore I am where I am. And I am going where I'm going. And there's really nothing you can do about it but watch. I am doing it televised for the most part. And I'm going to go into details of the last few weeks. But my time is limited. It's a little tricky for me to work out and also talk at the same time. I could do it better on TikTok, a little better, but I wanted to come on here and do this live. I know I did not do Soulful Saturday. I really wasn't, my cup wasn't filled enough to flow into you all, but here I am, and I hope there is more clarity. If you're just coming in, you're gonna have to watch this from the beginning, but I hope there's more clarity because a lot of people are wondering and a lot of people are watching. And initially, before I go, I will say this. Initially, I was just like, what is going on? Like, I'm not bothering nobody. I go to school, doing my best with my work. I am a single mom. I'm supporting a loved one in their recovery. What else is going on? I do have projects such as this, the SupaTea Podcast Show, which has just grown organically into what you see right now. And I do sing, I do enjoy music, I do create art, I paint, I write, I do so much, and people are just wondering, like, and then I just added to that a work study, and people are like, how the heck, how the heck? And I have the audacity to email whoever and express how I am feeling about any concern in a professional way, in a professional, honest, transparent way. And people have an issue with that. Oh, I have this title. Oh, I have this authority. Who does she think she is? I know who I am, and I'm steady growing. So who you may try to define me by what's in my bank. Yeah, it's not gonna work. You may try to define me on a social status. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Those definitions do not apply to me, okay? I am the only one that has the authority to define me, and I'm just a growing, glowing ball of divine energy, exemplifying itself uniquely as me, through me, being me, doing me. You either gonna love it, you might like it, or you may not want to be bothered with it. That's your prerogative. But here I am, here I stand, and here I be. So know that when you are curious. Oh, so here's the thing. So I was doing all of this stuff, and then one person picked up on my vibrancy, and they were uncomfortable with it, and they tried to utilize their seniority to bounce me up out of the space. But the space literally keeps inviting me back. Literally, like I didn't even expect to be in the space yesterday, but it invited me back. It invited me back, and that person is not in that space, and they cause issues for another lovely ball of vibrancy and love, to the point that that person was like, you know what, I already did such and such amount of time here. I'm about to get my retirement and go live my best life, because I'm not about to go back and forth with your negativity. But I don't even know if that individual will ever even come back. They've been out for a minute. And I'm just like, I know that that was the person who stirred up everything that's going on. But what they stirred up is coming back on them, because it put them under the microscope. Not only did it put them under the microscope, it put the whole department under the microscope. just because they were trying to usurp my energy. They were trying to be an energy vampire. And as soon as I felt it, that negative energy, it caught wind of that negative stuff, I closed up myself. I said, not closed up myself to life, but I just said, I know I'm going to interact with that individual. So I'm cordial. We work together. Hey, how you doing? But you're not going to get the same boost of energy that you got initially because you just showed me that you don't want that. So I'm going to give you something you don't want. You may need it, but you don't want it. I don't force myself. I'm not going to force me onto you. You know, I'm not. So I was wondering, like, what's going on? And then that happened. And then, like, I had other issues with individuals. And I was just like, come on now. Like, I know these facts. I know the fact that there's more than 4 people that is on this roster, right? And I'm going to keep things confidential, but I'm going to keep it authentic at the same time. I got a skill for that. So if you catch it, you're going to catch it. So I know it's more than 4 people on this roster, right? However, out of all the people on the roster, you have an issue with what I'm doing, which is my best. You have an issue with that. So you go have a conversation, and now, what is that conversation really about? You're thinking, and then I was just like, okay, this is a lot. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I'm having a challenge here. I'm having a challenge there. I'm doing my best. I'm showing up. What's going on? And it's funny how when you ask the right questions, you'll get the answers. When I ask the right question, what's going on? Oh, I'm expanding. Oh, that's why more people are noticing me. Oh, people are going to notice what they look for. And if a person is looking for what's wrong, like if that's their mindset, that's what they're going to look for. And now what they see, which is me, they're going to be like, what's wrong with her? What's wrong? I see her walking with a cane. What's wrong with her? You know, why is she doing this? Why is she doing that? Why ain't she doing nothing? Well, I'm doing so much. And I'm like, oh, that has nothing to do with me, their perception of me. I need to realize what's happening. I'm expanding. Oh, that's what's happening. Oh, that's why they even notice me. Oh, okay. And now since I have that clarity, I just feel comfortable and good because I'm going to keep on showing up. I'm going to keep on doing my best. I'm going to keep on prioritizing the things that are important to me. And it is not your status quo. It is not what you think should be in somebody's bank account. It ain't none of the social constructs of a society that we see before us. We see before us unraveling certain things, are unraveling in front of us. African nation, I feel, is at its vulnerablest right now because you got 2 white boys that are playing with shit they shouldn't be playing with. However, I have faith because this right here is not a surface thing. The United States of America is not a surface thing. It is a sacred space. The land is sacred. And in spite of all the unnecessary blood that was spilled here, it's still sacred. It's still powerful. It still is what it is. And the energy, you either gonna work with it or it's going to destroy you. You cannot destroy it. So I have faith in the construct of this nation because I have faith in the land. I have faith in the earth. I have faith in this right here, this power right here. I'm gonna have to show y'all again what it looked like. I got faith in that. I see that every day. Every day I see it. It's up there every day. Even through the clouds, it's shining every day. So that power right there is more powerful than a couple of white boys and they little money. That shit right there, that's more powerful right there. They cannot even sit out in it for a long period of time without damaging themselves, okay? I don't care what, they got enough, I don't care what treatments they do, whatever they got. I don't care about none of it. You should not care neither, okay? You should not care neither. You You should tap into this and allow this to be your straight guidance and know that this too shall pass. They're not the first white boys to go and try to fuck up some shit. They're not. I pray that they heal though. I know, I was like, what is the background? I know Mr. Cheetos was abused profusely by his father. I know he was abused profusely. And I expect that his buddy was abused too. Even though his buddy came from a different class that he came from a higher class, I'm pretty sure because some of those individuals in those classes don't have any consideration for other human beings. They look at people as if people are lower. No person is lower than another person. We're all humans. We're all breathing oxygen. We all eat. We all shit. We all have emotions and feelings and wants and desires. That is something that we share. So no matter what, if you have more resources, that just means you're supposed to be more responsible. It doesn't mean you're supposed to step on anybody. It means you have a bigger responsibility. So we shall see. I pray that they heal. I pray that they realize their responsibility. I pray that they stop laundering money. Like they're gonna get in trouble. They need to cut it out. They need to cut it out. They need to cut it out. And I think they should like go on retreats and stuff, like non-alcoholic retreats, and just go somewhere, go into nature and like really meditate and really get some clarity, and then come back and see. I just know that they will be changed if they decide to do that. So I pray that for them and for all of individuals who are scared. I know you're scared. I know you're afraid. I know you think that um, if other people get into positions of power that we're going to abuse you, that we're going to damage you, that we're going to come after. No, that's not what's going to happen. So stop being fearful. It's going to be okay. You know, I mean, it's going to be okay. Okay, white people, stop fearing us. Okay, we can legitly just get along with one another. Okay. But you guys got to stop doing the foolishness that you're doing. And rich folks that are doing any foolishness, that applies to you too. You know, because money doesn't really have a color. So if you're in a position and you have a lot of money, do the right thing. You're more responsible. You're more responsible than the person not saying the person who doesn't have any money is not responsible. We're equally responsible of taking care of ourselves, taking care of each other, and taking care of this planet. Simple as that. So we getting it together. We're getting it together. We're getting it together. And that's that. Thank you for tuning into the SupaTea Podcast Show. Know that sun that you see right there, that power that you see right there that's emanating all over the planet, that right there, that energy, the source of that energy, that's where everything I have comes from. Everything, my gifts, the tangible things that you see, the things that you can't see, that's where it comes from. And that's it. That's what guides me. That's what leads me. That's what protects me and my loved ones. And that's that. Oh, look, here's a joyful person here. How are you feeling? I am feeling amazing, Jose. Thank you for chiming in from More, Maryland. But I have to tune out because I do have to get outside in that traffic. But tune in and check out my other episodes. There's value everywhere. I bring value everywhere I am, everywhere I go. I will be back Soulful Saturdays this coming Saturday. And, you know, good things are happening all over the place. And I'm just a part of it. And so are you because you're here. So what are you doing good today? Thank you.